Yo, Atari, and everybody else. They're in internet land. I hope your week is going along very smoothly. I gotta admit, it's been a crazy week here in the U.S. Fucking crazy shit happening. The government is furlough. There's the government shutdown. The U.S. government shut down. And I live in D.C. A shit ton of government employees are out of work. They're just kind of waiting for the government to say when they can come back, if at all. What else? I've just been I just listened to this news about some woman was apparently shooting at the U.S. Capitol building. I don't know, man. Everything's going to shit. It's a crazy week. Waldo, what's going on, man? Yesterday I did my biggest interview yet. I interviewed Andrew WK, the rock star guy. It was very surreal talking to him. I suspect that interview will go up this Saturday, probably Monday at the latest. So look out for that one. Right now I'm just fucking around looking for shapes. Shapes I can play with. I was watching Pulp Fiction just now. And the last time I watched that movie, I think I was in high school. I think I was a senior or something. I probably couldn't feel the full effect of what was being said and all that stuff. I definitely want to rewatch it now as an adult, older person. Silk Road got shut down. What's that? Oh yeah. The Silk Road, where I used to buy all of my components for making voodoo spells, dragon bones, and mana potions. You could buy a lot of those there. Styles Gory asked, "Am I a fan of Lord Quas?" I don't know who that is. Millennium, what's going on? Have I been affected by the government shutdown? Yeah. Definitely. Lord Quas. Oh, yo. I'm looking. I'm looking at this Quasimoto thing or whatever. This Alf figure. I always see him everywhere. I didn't know. I never knew what he was though. Should I check his stuff out? Watari, Half-Life 3 is confirmed. Where? I haven't. How do I not know about this? You better not be lying to me, boy. The government shut down the U.S. because Congress basically had to vote on a bill that basically solidified funding for I think this year, and the Republicans are really against Obama's new healthcare bill, so they're basically fighting the Democrats on it. Democrats are trying to push it through, and basically they're just bickering to the point where no one wants to give up, to the point where they had to shut everything down because that the deadline was like Monday night to make a decision and they didn't do it. So God tier up, huh? Emmanuel Zenwa says Android versus iPhone. I like how he didn't even ask a question. He just poses it to me. Definitely Android for me. I I've used an iPhone. I don't mind the iOS. But I don't know, man. I'm just much more familiar with the Android operating system. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. It's very functional. It does whatever I want. I like that Android the operating system is a lot more open source. Like anyone could just put their shit on there. I think that's cool. It's a lot less. It seems like more of a free market. Apple just seems to want to control whatever goes on, whatever's published, or you know the. I don't know. They just have their fingers in everything. I'm not down with that. Also, you know, if you're using an Apple device and it has an issue, you got to take it to their Genius Bar or whatever the fuck. I mean, maybe you could do it yourself, but I guess that would void a warranty. And they just don't encourage tinkering. And I like tinkering. I'm a tinkerer. How was Silk Road shut down? I have no idea. I didn't even know what Silk Road was before yesterday. They filed a copyright for the title or something. It was on Reddit. Oh, really? Fucking Reddit. These crazy ass internet detectives. I'm not gonna believe it until I see that shit. I want to see Gaben be like, "Hey everybody, Half-Life 3 is coming out. Yeah, you're welcome. I know it took a long time, but yeah. If you have any questions, just email me. Alright, see you later." What is this chick doing? Why are her arms out? There should be a new Double D's episode coming out soon. We have a very special guest in the next episode. It was awesome. We actually did 2 episodes with this guy. One episode we talk about Breaking Bad, and the other one we just talk to him, ask him a bunch of questions. Silk Road subreddit, huh? Emmanuel. Oh, you're the dude with the funny avatar. Cool. My day's been good, man. I just I was working on art project. Wait, what was it? What was it I was working on? I'm working on editing the Andrew WK interview. Can I give you guys a sneak peek? Yeah, I'll do that. For you 10 folks, you guys are awesome for being here. I'm surprised there are 10, man. Like, you guys... Because I kind of sprung this on you, changing the date and everything. I'm glad you guys caught on to it. You probably won't be able to hear, but let me just play a little bit of this. This guy was awesome. He was really nice. I expected him to be a nice guy, but I don't know. I've never met anyone that was this cool. Who was also that's a lie. I need to take that back. I guess I've never met anyone of his level of fame. I mean, maybe like the guy from Reddit or something. But like I used to watch this guy on MTV2 when I was a kid. You know, like actually, you know, just you'd see him on TV all the time and shit. He's great, man. Great to talk to. Yeah, so that's going up. That's going up. Like I said, Monday at the most, probably Saturday evening. Mr. JHL TV, what's up, man? How you doing? Ah, Mean Mugga. Creeper status. Yeah, I should just say, Mean Mugga is the guest on Double D's on the next 2 episodes. More secret information for you. He was awesome, and you guys should check his channel if you haven't. You guys probably all know about him already, but his channel's awesome. Really excited for you guys to check out that episode, or those 2 episodes that he's in. I gotta figure out what the fuck this woman is doing. That's what sketching is. You just put a bunch of lines down and you're like, okay, this woman is here doing something. But why? Why is she doing this thing? I want to see Gravity this weekend. It looks pretty good. Sal's Gory says, I know you get a shit ton of music recommendations. That is very true. And it's hard to actually listen to all this stuff. And it's probably annoying, but if I'd recommend I'd be able to sacrifice integrity, you should download one of Quasimoto's albums. Who is... Oh, he's Lord Quas, or Quasimoto. Yeah, dude, Andrew WK is publishing the Party Bible from Simon & Schuster. He said that he's basically on his pre-draft, I think. I asked him a few questions about partying. I asked him a lot of questions about partying in this new video. So, Quasimoto. Alright, I'm gonna take your word for it. I know this is gonna be good. I mean, you guys don't recommend shit to me. I mean, as in the quality, you don't recommend shit to your stuff. So, I'm gonna download that when I'm done with this. And I'll let you know what I think. I really like his Alf, his little Alf avatar. Exclusive info. Yeah, man. Man, if Half-Life 3 came out, I'd bust a nut right here, right over the screen. Just... Mr. Freeman. I'm not a big fan of drawing mechanical equipment and motorbikes because if I'm being completely honest, I don't draw enough of that in my life. So it's really fucking difficult for me to design them, to know how these things even work. So I'm just really dicking around here. Who's Mad Libs? Shout out to Lord Quas, homie. It's my nigga, homie. I don't even know who he is. I hope he's a nice guy. I don't want to be wasting my shout outs on assholes, you know? If we could get him on the podcast, that'll be sick. I don't even know who this guy is, but I want him on the cast. On the show. What's going on, Mugga? How was your day? You do anything cool? Down in the ATL? Yeah, I wish I'd known you back then when I watched that Final Fantasy concert. That shit was tight. You got a cool city down there. I ate at the Vortex Bar and Grill. I ate it's what they call a bypass burger, which is like, it's like a big ass cheeseburger with bacon and like a fried egg on it. And then they do like a double bypass burger, which is like even more beef patties and some other shit. Yeah, this is what being American is. You For you UK people there talking shit about us, it's all true. But I don't care. We eat good, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel my dick, homie? You feel it? Oh, Madlib is Quasimoto. Man, whatever. All these alter egos, all these people. Rap game Picasso, rap game Nathan Drake. Who is the Trevor Phillips of rap? I'm thinking it's Danny Brown. Maybe Chief Keef. I don't know. Maybe Danny Brown or oh, Kanye. I think Kanye will be the Trevor Phillips of rap. Nice, another vid from Mean Mugga. Yeah, I played a lot of GTA today, man. To be honest, I want to be done with the game so that I don't feel obligated to just be pulled into it. I can just kind of put it down. I play a little bit online, but I'm not that into it. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. I don't really like competitive missions where I'm like I have to shoot other people. It's never really done it for me. The only game where I've really enjoyed that is like Battlefield, because it's like really squad based. But I don't know. I'm not really feeling the online at this point, this juncture. Motorbikes, how do they work, man? Didn't like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII have a bike like this in Advent Children? That stupid movie. I know it's gonna be a fanboy out there. One of you is gonna tell me that Advent Children wasn't dumb, but I don't know, man. You know, they should have spent that money. They should have taken whatever. I mean, I assume that movie cost maybe $1 million to make. I have no idea. They should have taken that money to just start on a reboot of FF7. Everyone wants it at this point. You know, some of you guys are gonna tell me that 8 was better, and you're wrong. I'm just telling you that right now. If you disagree, we can duke it out right now. I don't care. I don't care what you say, homie. Oh, what am I drinking? Oh, I'm drinking water, man. I'm not a big drinker of alcoholic beverages. I think it's because I'm a pretty big guy. It takes a lot for me to really feel these things. So yeah, I'm just doing water, man. My drink of choice is a Jack and Diet Coke. I'm liking this drawing. I'm liking it. Except for the back part. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just want to make it look futuristic like Tron or something. It's not quite working. It's like painfully obvious how much I don't know about bikes. If I can naturally make her hold a weapon, I can make it look real. We'll see. I love Liquid, Matt. Andres, welcome back, dude. Not much is going on. Just hanging out with my dick out. We're talking about Final Fantasy, beverages of choice. What kind of drinks do you guys like? You seem like beer drinkers, and probably like me. You guys probably aren't big drinkers, I assume. I don't know. Probably been a bunch of weed smokers out there. Marijuana people. I don't condone drug use ever. I don't even condone prescribed medical drug use. I don't believe in it. I was enjoying it with the first part. I don't want to talk about drugs at all in this show, but I have been on medication before. I've taken antibiotics. They're pretty hard stuff. Make you kill your cold. Oh, did I keep watching Skins? No. I got far into it. Well, I got deep into the first season and I loved it, man. Like, it was seriously awesome. But I'm a busy fella. I'm busy. I say that now and then I watch like a shit ton of Breaking Bad. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm lazy, okay? My roommate was watching Orange is the New Black, and like this chick was making out with another chick. I was like, whoa, I gotta watch this show again. They were attractive women too, attractive lesbians, kissing on each other and whatnot, sucking face. Wait, no, the wheels have like suspension or something. It's like, yeah, like, I don't fucking know. Alright, I like this chick, so I'm gonna keep her. We'll see what we can make her do, though. Something not having to do with a bike. Versace water. Yeah, that's what I'm drinking, man. Mean Mugga drinks PBR. Sweet tea. I don't know what sweet tea is. Like, I don't even... the only sweet tea I drink is from McDonald's. Which is really authentic, right? Tea with milk, huh? Interesting, man. Andres is underage. Don't worry, you'll be drinking yet. You'll be drinking your ass under a table in college. Everyone has to do it once or a few times. You basically drink too much and you learn your limit. And from there, you either oh, I'm drunk now. I'm fucked up now, homie. You either keep on drinking and don't care about your limit, or you end up like me, and you have like you pretty much don't like being in that state. So I don't really like being drunk, if I'm being honest with you. I don't like being out of control of myself, and I always want to be responsible for myself. Like if you wake up the next morning and someone's like, oh man, you fought this dude, which never happens to me. I'm a very sleepy drunk. I just want to pass out and sleep. But excuse me, let's say you're an aggressive person or really emotional and annoying when you get drunk. You wake up in the morning and people are telling you did all this crazy shit, and you're responsible for whatever you did. So I mean, that's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, Smugga is right. Advent children is dumb, like the religious girl I met in Athens, Georgia, who was really pretty. She was fine. I think she was a virgin. I somehow got that information out of her. I told her I was writing for a blog or something. I don't know. Okay, so I'm pretty much keeping the head is the only thing I'm keeping. Okay. Alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? Which would I rather see again, The Spirits Within or Advent Children? I'm gonna go against Mugga and say I'd watch The Spirits Within. I never watched it the whole way through. I watched like 10 minutes of it. I say this because um, it's I think it's kind of a historical artifact of Final Fantasy history. This movie came out in the U.S. anyway. It came out in major as a major motion picture in like big theaters around the country. That's really impressive to me. This weird 3D animated movie. I was arguing with my friend about what the best Final Fantasy was, and of course you'll have these arguments with your friends, and I think I'm coming to this realization that uh, these things they might be relative, like I mean subjective, based on I have this theory that the games you grew up with when you were like the games that you played when you were like going through your adolescence seem to be the ones that sort of stick with you the most. I think it works with music too. It's like things that any stories or fiction that you consume throughout transformative years in your life, any sort of transformative period, it seems like it means a lot to you, right? So I don't know. I was when I was playing Final Fantasy VII, I think I was like in the seventh grade, maybe sixth. I was playing on PC, but I mean that's like I guess pre-adolescence. I don't know. I like the motorbike better. What am I doing? What am I doing? Andres, you mean the live draw? Thanks, man. I hope that's what you mean. Just sit around, talk shit with dudes, draw weird shit. I might start coming to these with prepared drawings. I don't know. I feel like there's so little I can accomplish in an hour with as far as drawings are concerned. Wait, was there a helicopter? You heard one on my end? Yeah, dude, nostalgia goggles. You just I don't know. I mean, if any of you guys have kids, they're probably gonna tell you things like, "Oh man, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 15 was definitely the best one." And you'll be like, "Dude, are you out of your fucking mind? Have you not played 7?" And you go, "Oh, Dad, you're fucking old, man. You're fucking old, man." And then you give him a swift right hook to the face. Drop him. Teach him a lesson. He'll never talk back to you again. If I have kids, I've already gone over my doubts about being a parent in one of my videos, but I think I'm flip-flopping on this idea of like whether or not I'd spank them, because I got my ass beaten when I was a kid, and so your automatic thought is like, oh, it happened to me, I came out right. Look at me. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, shit. Let me save a different version of this, and then boom. Easy, easy. Great parenting advice. Yeah, sure. I'm not a parent, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Nice boob. Some side boob going on. I don't like drawing big breasts on women. I prefer to draw a small to medium-sized breasts on women. I don't even like drawing big asses on women. I don't know what it is. Or maybe that's a lie. I don't know. Where would her feet be? Yeah, man, you just, you gotta consider the faults of your parents. Like, because everyone makes mistakes, so I mean, it's your job to decide where you go from there. Oh shit, I forgot the strap. Yeah, it's your job to decide whether or not you want to change what they did or just keep doing the same shit. Because, I mean, if you do the same thing they did, I mean, your kids are bound to sort of. I mean, you're gonna fuck up your kids regardless. They're gonna grow up in a fucked up world, and have issues of their own, regardless of what you do. Like you're gonna be overbearing, and then that's gonna affect them negatively, or you can be too, lenient, and then that'll affect them. So I mean, you just gotta, I guess, pick and choose. There's no real, I guess, win-win with these things. After I draw this foot, I'm going to design a future weapon. You know what? Big boot. It doesn't fit somehow. Feet. Oh yeah, the right hook to my face, my son's face. Piece of shit kids. Ugh. Dad, I'm on Twitter again. Your kids are pretty much gonna be on the internet constantly. That's my tinfoil hat theory. Is that it's gonna become sort of implanted in our brains, so that you're tweeting constantly, and you can do like live tweets and vines where it's just like you blink your eyes, and then your brain captures 6 seconds and just broadcasts it to people. And there'll be like services on the internet, like social media services, where you can broadcast your whole life constantly if you feel like it. Cause I mean, like, really, if Beyonce had that thing turned on, like, everyone would watch it. I'd watch it. Except when she's blowing Jay-Z. Yeah, B, that's right. Good job. I'm writing a story about that right now. this dude who basically I'm just trying to figure out what it would be like to have a computer in your brain, just like having Google Glasses but just in your head. I don't know. I think it'd be really strange, also interesting, and I think it's worth investigating. Wow, I'm having such trouble with her feet. Ooh. God. The fuck? Man? Get it together. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Blowjob cam. Would I rather have a son or a daughter? Definitely a son, man. I don't wanna have a daughter. The dude trying to fuck her and shit. Hell no. I hate that. I don't even have a daughter yet, and I'm worried about that stuff. Because you're a male, you know how males think. If that doesn't scare you, like, you know. Alright, let's design an energy pistol. Jay-Z. It's your boy, Young. Yeah, I heard about Tom Clancy. It's shitty, man. I never read any of his books, but I've seen just the effect he's had on pop culture and fiction in general. I played Splinter Cell, like all of you guys. Not a big fan of the franchise. I loved Rainbow Six when I was a kid. Played a couple of those games. Yeah, it's shitty, man. I'm really sort of I think I'm gonna be really upset when Stephen King dies. He's one of my favorite authors. He was kind of like the guy who got me into reading. Like back when I was like in the 7th grade or something. I don't know if that's true. I mean, it was a real coming of age thing for me. I used to read Goosebumps and all that stuff like all kids do, a lot of kids do anyway. But no joke, like reading The Stand from Stephen King when I was in the 7th grade, that shit changed my life. I just yeah, you know, I just fuck. It was just transformative, man. Like being exposed to all those weird ideas. Like this, it was stories. His stories aren't always scary, but they're just so fucking out there, and I couldn't get enough of that stuff. It just really set a standard for me. Yeah. And then I read from him this book called The Regulators, and that one was really good too. Just from then on, I read a lot of weird books. I was always into horror as a kid. Just anything weird, just the weirdest shit I wanted to read. Yeah. His Dark Tower series. I don't know if any of you guys are into that. Yeah, so weapons. Weapons. It's not an energy pistol. This is just a regular ass shotgun. or something. The guns in GTA 5 are really cool. What that circle thing is. I have some really cool plans for that story I was telling you about, that weird guy who has the computer in his brain. I want to do some sort of animated loop and have someone read the story, maybe me. But since you guys are really used to my voice, I don't know if I want to get someone else to do it. Let's get some color on here. Looks like we have some lag with the comments. I will just wait it out. Yeah. Yeah, homie. How often do I write? Asks Elijah McKissack. The first question from you. Awesome. Welcome, by the way. How often do I write? What do you count as writing? I draw in my sketchbook every day. If I'm on the metro, I'm drawing, and I usually write little notes. Like if I have any sort of crazy thoughts, anything, I just write it down. But I'm being difficult. I know what you mean. How often do I write? Right? Not that often, to be honest. Like recently, it's been more often because I have this idea. So I would say used to be a lot more, but maybe once a month now. But now it's becoming more frequent. What about you, Elijah? Do you write? Millennium says, just out of curiosity, what do I do work-wise? I'm an IT guy. And, yeah. It pays the bills, so I'm sticking with it until I can leave and do this stuff full time. It's sort of my dream at this point. Basically doing everything in my power to make that happen. It takes a lot of work. But I enjoy it, which helps a lot. Like, I'm gonna basically be doing this if I get paid. If I don't get paid, I really don't care. I really want to make a comic again someday. But making comics are difficult. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I minor in IT during college? No, I did not. Everything I know I learned from being a dork in my basement and yeah, just being a nerd, man. Just fucking around on computers and stuff. My technical skill is actually not that great. It's decent, but I can learn. I learn on the job if I need to. I memorize things. I Google a lot. Uh, Sometimes when you're an IT guy, it amounts to you being able to sit around and take the punishment of not knowing how to solve something and just hammering it out or asking for help when you need it. Andres asked, what inspiration characterizes my style of drawing? Man, that's such a big question, dude. That's very loaded. Fuck. I think a lot about style. There was a video where I was questioning whether or not I have a style, and that was really stupid of me to say because I do have a style. I think I've been drawing for long enough that I tend to certain things, and I notice that myself. But what inspiration characterizes it? That's such a. I might want you to word that question a little differently, but it's like I think once I got out of that drawing phase where I'm just learning how to represent reality and learn how to draw things as they look, I realized that I was there were definitely certain things that I enjoyed drawing or I sort of tended towards, like I said. Ever since I was a kid, I always liked weird horror stuff like monsters, fantasy creatures. So I love that sort of thing, and you'll notice that I don't draw people smiling very often unless it's a portrait of somebody. I like I definitely like morbid things, creepy stuff. Um, people who don't look very comfortable. Uh, so I guess I draw a lot of inspiration from uncomfortable things, creepy stuff. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if that's answering your question. That makes me sound really morbid or something. But but I mean, I don't often draw characters like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not what I want to do. uh, I'm definitely inspired by other artists, though. There are some. You'll find that I guess in life there are certain people whose work just really you just gravitate towards it. It just does something like it clicks. I'm not gonna say you understand them, but you feel like their work is for you. They somehow you're their target audience. So I mean there are a lot of artists I'm really into. I'm very much inspired by and wish I could draw like them. All that stuff. I'm gonna put them in the. I'll type this in the show notes as I'm talking. Uh, John Singer Sargent, sort of on the realistic side of the spectrum, whatever. James Jean, David Choe, Ashley Wood, Jock. I'm thinking like top tier guys. Dave McKean. I'll actually put him above. I'll put him above David Choe. Actually above James Jean. These are basically guys like if I could draw like them, I would uh, be really happy. Unknown user. Why can't I fucking? No, man. All right. Let me see if I can type this in here. Alright, I would... Let me see if I can... Why won't it let me do this? Okay, hang on. Alright, if you look up James Jean and Dave McKean and I think those guys are I'm inspired by a lot of people, but I think they really these two guys may be my biggest inspirations. With John Singer Sargent, throw him in there too. It's funny, I'm looking at his work right now, and I draw nothing like him. I wish I could. Look for a little image of his so I can show it to you. Cages. Dave McKean cages. Just hang on a sec. See if this works. All right, yeah. Here's a page from his. Oh, that looks cool. The way the pink is. A page from his comic Cages. Yeah, I love this stuff. Here's a random ass image of his that I found. It's weird. I hold that against this drawing I just made, and yeah, maybe I can see a little bit of the influence. Blah blah blah. See if I can attach a head to this weird body on the bottom. Yeah, his stuff is great if you haven't seen it. He did all the covers for Sandman, which is my favorite comic book. I think I talk a lot about it on the show. I probably mentioned it several times. If you guys haven't read Sandman, you really should. This is basically me trying to draw like Dave McKean. Little helmet. When does Captain America Winter Soldier come out anyway? Do I feel like the world doesn't cater enough to people with artistic lineage when it comes to career path? When you say lineage, do you mean like lineage, like they're sort of they show a talent or sort of skill or a tendency? Is tendency the word you're looking for? Because when you say lineage, it's like, all right, his you're talking about a kid whose dad and grandfather were artists, or I'm just gonna run with it. I definitely think that uh, the world is less likely to cater to a person like that. Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard to live a life where you're an artist's life is hard because people don't see the immediate benefits of art in culture in this world. Unfortunately, I mean, and the other truth, like unfortunately, is like most things on this planet, like most things that people create aren't. Um, I don't know. You get a lot of people putting out mediocre products in anything. Like most of the stuff is average, and the stuff that's great. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to be really good at something, and I don't know. And that's a constant struggle that any creative person has. It's like, what is my place in this world when I create stuff, and how do I make my mark? What is it that I'm doing differently? And sometimes it's like if you don't answer that question, then you're gonna be fucked. So I think maybe that's one reason why we don't cater to artists that much. Um, Sometimes quality control is tough, where you don't really know what's good or bad. You don't know if people are fucking with you. Um, Summer 2014. The thing about art I notice is like if you're an artist, like this goes with any field. If it if you want it bad enough, you're gonna figure out a way to do it. Like if you're working a full time job and you hate it, you're gonna come home and work on your art, and that's all you're gonna want to do. And you'll figure it out eventually. Like um, people won't be able to keep you down. Uh, it's the same like if you wanted to make a business and if you had the drive to do it, you're gonna fucking do it. So I think that's sort of a consolation. Uh, Andres asked, "Do I watch anime?" Yes, not as much as I used to though. I used to watch a lot more in high school. Um, yeah, D-Respect does not watch anime. I used to watch it a lot more, trying to get back into it. I'd love to rewatch Cowboy Bebop. That's my first goal, my first anime goal. And I'm definitely gonna I plan on going to Katsucon, which is an anime convention in February, and I want to take video of that and interview people. I might make 2 videos out of it. We'll see. I forgot what army helmets look like. I don't want to look it up. Did I hear about Hayao Miyazaki retiring? Yeah, it sucks. That guy is a legend. He's a great artist, and I think it's silly. I don't understand artists retiring. I thought you're supposed to make shit till you're dead. I mean, he's probably not retiring from making stuff. Maybe he's just retiring from the specific business of making animated films and all that. Like I said, it's a shame because his stuff has always been amazing. I'm going to wash a little bit of color over this, and I'm going to let you guys go. Have I watched Samurai Champloo? Yes. I love it. It's one of my favorite animes. Watanabe is great, man. He gets it somehow. I haven't watched Kids on the Slope or on a Slope. I haven't watched that yet. Great music, great animation. Alright, hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I'm gonna check out that Quasimoto stuff right now. Look for the Andrew WK interview this Saturday evening, or like I said, Monday at the latest. Thanks so much for chilling out with me, and take care.